Pokemon Battle Revolution, the 3D battle simulator. If there ever was a time for competitive Pokemon players to get their game, it was now. Battle Revolution was a wonderful experience for anyone who enjoyed Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Hold up. Sorry, I just got told that apparently it didn't work for Platinum. Huh. Sorry, I got that. My girlfriend got me some AirPods, and I gotta show them off for the holiday season. You know, Christmas came early this year. So even though it came out before Platinum, you still had a boatload of trainers and different maps to experience. One of the greatest features of this game, you get to transfer all your Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl and put them in front of you. You get to play as any of your coolest Pokemon in these amazing 3D models. And this game also gave the option to truly customize your characters. Like, it was pretty vast. 2008 didn't have a lot of customization options, but man, I'm a sucker for customization, as you probably are too. And if you didn't know, you actually could get shiny clothing items from this game. It's honestly a strange thought, like, I can get a shiny Pachirisu outfit? Yeah, yes you can. Good for you. Customization felt so limitless that my cousins and I actually never even made ourselves in the game. And I promise you, the fictional characters that we had made in this game far exceeded your customization characters you could probably make. We give them some crazy ass backstories, much like how you would do when you're making your Legos have the most terrifying backstories when you're role-playing each other. I honestly think they actually did better than most of the Marvel movies they're doing today. These characters even came to life with these fan-made wikis that we have online somewhere. I don't ask me where it is. I honestly don't remember the link to it. The point I'm making is I could be whoever I want to be and have no repercussions because it's my game. I could truly choose my path in this new Pokemon 3D simulator. The only sad thing is it so happens that I actually personally didn't own any of those games. You see, for some reason I decided to skip out on the generation of Diamond and Pearl because I don't know, I guess I just wasn't feeling it at the time. So did I end up just using the rental teams all the time? No. I had the chance to experience it because my cousin had Diamond on his DS. We were fortunate in this generation that it actually had this thing called GTS, which is the global trade system. So you could randomly trade with people online and you actually get some Pokemon for yourself. If this person ever sees this video, it's like very few to none that you will ever see this. Oliver, if you remember trading with a guy named Cameron back on the DS, bless you, man, because you made my childhood so much better. I don't know who you are, but if you ever see this video, bro, we owe you. Like, we legit owe you, man. Like, bro, I want to meet you someday. Oliver ended up getting us a Pokemon like Electivire, Garchomp, Lucario, Tyranitar, and probably some other ones that I'm missing on top of my head. But this actually gave us the ability to truly beat Pokemon Battle Revolution, not use some bogus-ass rental teams. So like I said, one of the coolest things is actually seeing the Pokemon animations and then them duking it out. I remember going on YouTube at the time when I was around 9 or 10 and seeing every legendary Pokemon fight each other and see who would be on top. And in this video, Palkia ended up winning, becoming the champion, which actually made me really mad because I was a huge Dialga guy. Like, Diamond, let's go, baby. Diamond, where my Diamond fans at? Every Pokemon felt so lively. The fluid motions, the creative animations they were given, every move felt fairly unique. So I'm gonna take a moment to show you some of my favorite animations of the game.
A rigid shot from Blizzard. A rigid shot. Ah, it was poison.
I'm just telling you, man, for a game made in 2007, it felt so expressive. Like, it felt like peak fiction. I didn't think Pokemon or games would get any better than this. You could not convince me. Of course, this game could have improved on some features like the voice acting. There wasn't as nearly as cool dialogue as comparison to its older siblings, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. And yes, I consider this Pokemon Stadium 3. It's the same company, it's the same format, the same thing. But I won't nitpick. I didn't actually grow up playing those games. Shoot, every single person who actually starts glazing those games, I'd like to think their social security number starts with a 0. When talking about this game and any game within this fun series that we're on, this is the 12 Days of Christmas. If you don't know what this is, I'm basically doing a fun little series where I talk about every single game that affected my childhood during the holidays. And this, along with a bunch of games, have really good soundtracks. The soundtrack in this game is so memorable that my dad even remembers it. Like, I catch him humming it randomly at times over 10 years later. Actually, I had a crush on her. I don't know, I had a thing for blonde girls back in the day. So one of the coolest things I liked were these gym trainers that were like the bosses of almost every single map. He had this really cool guy named Joe, and this kind of weird muscle guy named Kruger, and a few other ones that I personally didn't care about because their themes weren't as nearly as cool as the others. But at the time, it kind of felt like as close as it could be as like a gym leader in a video game. Like, sure, it didn't give you the same badges like the 8 gym leaders will get in a regular playthrough, but it felt special to my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like I was actually doing something that has some progression, and I think that's pretty important because if you have little roadblocks or ways to measure your accomplishments along the way, you kind of show that you actually are feeling like you're doing something in the game. So in this game, I actually heard there was online mode function, which, I mean, let's be honest, it made perfect sense. Why would it just be just a LAN game? And I heard it was this alright because it was ran through legendaries. Regardless of that, this is probably where the time I actually got into more competitive Pokemon. I was facing my cousin's best friend, and we had a nice little singles battle in Diamond and Pearl. Little did I know he was going to bring every single legendary Pokemon that he had in his arsenal. I got smoked. You ever seen those videos where you see like a puny Pokemon go against every single legendary and you're like, oh shoot, they about to cook with this cool strategy. Yeah, I had nothing to cook with. I had literally nothing. I was not a pro Pokemon player at the time. I don't think I even knew abilities existed in the game. A few years later down the line, obviously I'm playing more Pokemon and actually into the VGC, the doubles community. And I think it kind of sparked a little bit of competitive aspect of me, if there was none already. So as this video is wrapped up, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And if you want to see like a Pokemon Battle Evolution 2 or something like that, just say something on the comment section, because I would love to see that. But let's be honest, probably won't happen. Most likely.